Hi, this is Bruce, and once we've got our jQuery mobile installed, what we'd like to do next is to use some of the demos on the jQuery mobile site in order to enhance our page with some features and widgets. So you can see here I've got a page set up, 2 pages, and with links in between them. And what I'd like to do now is to install a third page. So I'm going to go over here to the start of the second page, just copy that, and install a third page. And I'm going to call this page the About page. So you can see here I've given the page an ID of About. And of course, if I was to put another link in, with the hash, upload that, refresh it, and let me go back here to the About page and make some changes. And now you can see we can navigate to that third page. So next what I'd like to do is to add some navigation. So I'm going to come down here to the navbar widget, and I'm going to, I've got 3 pages, so I'm going to create a navbar. I'm going to add a navbar with 3 buttons or 3 links. So I'm going to copy this, so double click on it, copy, and now I'm going to paste it in the header above the title. Now the one thing I've noticed, well, let me just upload it and we can take a look. Yeah, so you can see here how it's not really what we want. It's not lined up, and there's an extra space up at the top and things like that. And what I notice is when I'm copying from here, it's adding some invisible characters, but that are nonetheless taking up space. So if I go back to here and just delete the empty spaces in my list, I know this is a bit of a pain, and upload, and then let me just refresh, and now you can see it lines up nicely. Now I'll go back to here and re-indent it. And we should be good to go. So this is foo. So we'll add the foo, bar, and about. Upload that and just double check. We've got our foo, our bar, and our about. Now of course we'd like to have this on all 3 pages. So for now, we'll just copy and paste the same code on all 3 pages. Upload that, refresh. Oh, and now you can see when I'm on bar, I'm not getting the proper indication that this is the active page. So we'll go back here and we'll set the active to about, and here we'll set it to bar. And now when we're on the page, we have an indication of the active link. Okay, this looks good. But for a more native look, what I'd like to do is I'd like to have this footer in a fixed position at the bottom, and probably the header in a fixed position at the top for if we have pages that scroll. So I'm just going to go jQuery mobile fixed footer. And you can see we've got data position fixed. So I'm going to add that to the footer. Control D to select all three instances. Add that. So you can see it added it here, added it here, and added it here. Come back to my page. And now we can see the footer is fixed at the bottom of the page. And we can add it to the header as well. So Control D to select all three. Paste and upload. And if once we have a page that scrolls, then it will obviously stay in place. Next thing I'd like to add is a bit of a layout on the page. So I'm going to go to grids in the demos page. And I'm going to come down here and choose a 2-column grid. Double click to select, copy. And I'm going to go down here to my About page. I'm going to paste that. And then, like I did in the other one, I'm going to get rid of the extra spaces. Then I'll tab it back in properly. Save it and upload. And now we can see we've got 2 content blocks that are laid out in columns. I hope this helps.